Welcome to the second official Thayer Thursday. Today we're gonna be disproving this awesome and I'm sure really well-meaning comment. Time for some sound design. First, we're gonna be talking about supersaws, aka this sound. Okay, so I'm gonna start by initializing our patch. No effects, no nothing. First step to any supersaw is unison. Then I'm gonna turn the detune down a little bit. What unison essentially does is take your sound and make a bunch of different copies and slightly detune each of them to make your sound super wide. The reason I like to turn the detune down is because if it's too detuned, it kind of sounds weird and not in pitch. So I usually just dial that in by ear. Next, to make the sound even bigger, I'm going to add a second saw wave and pitch it up an octave. Also can't forget to add the detune on that one. I like to detune my second oscillator just a little less than the first one, just to give it a kind of contrast. Not super noticeable, but it is a little bit of a difference. Now we add effects. For even more width, I'm going with a flanger. Now I want a little bit of that sound, but right now that's too much, so I'm going to turn the mix down a bit. Now you get that movement from the flanger without it being really overpowering. Next comes multiband compression. Multiband compression is kind of complicated to explain. Maybe I'll do it in a future video, but just look it up if you want to know. It pretty much just makes everything sound better. Now adding some chorus for even more width. Then I reined in the high end and the low end with an EQ. And finally added some delay and reverb. Then for additional effects, I added more multiband compression, another EQ, and some more reverb. Hopefully I didn't scare you off with my sound design talk. Let me know what you want to see next week.